What's up, guys? Nas here, coming at you with another news video. You already told me this, y'all boys. This is a new FGC news segment, and basically what we're going to be talking about in this segment is basically we're going over what brand new fighting game thing happened, and most recently it was Guilty Gear Strive. You already know I did a video talking about Johnny, showing off that he was the newest character to be added to Strive as DLC, but basically this is just me talking about Johnny and what happened in his starter guide trailer. And the reason I'm doing it like this instead of doing my typical reaction video where I would just be reacting to the gameplay as a whole, what happened was I did that, I reacted to it, did my whole reaction like how I normally do. It's a 7-minute video, and I had all that, I put it in Premiere, and then when I put it into Premiere, what happened was I messed up the audio somewhere in there, and when I messed up the audio, I couldn't fix it, and it was like, well, this is supposed to be a live reaction, you know, so I messed up the audio and I can't react to it a second time, because the second time I'm now gonna know stuff, you know, it's not gonna be a genuine reaction. I would still have the footage in the initial reaction that I originally had, but it just would be me going in and changing a bunch of stuff, and it wouldn't at that point, in my opinion, be the same reaction. It would be you re-recording that reaction, so I didn't want to do that. So I wanted to still talk about Johnny because I like talking about the Guilty Gear stuff, and y'all clearly like to see it as well. So it was like, well, what do you do? How do you talk about something you've already reacted to? And I was like, you know what, this is what we could use this for. If I ever do mess up a recording and I want to talk about something and I don't end up being able to talk about it, then it's like you could use this platform talking about news and just talk about the game there, or talking about the trailer or whatever, you know. So just real quick to go down the list of all the stuff that Johnny can do, he has these moves called Mist Finder. He has a move called Deal, Vault, Mist Finder that he can do in the air, Deal that he can do in the air, Insignia, and then he has two supers called That's My Name, and then he has what was the other super? Hold on, give me a second. It's Joker Trick. That's the other name for it. Basically, just to give you a short overview of basically what all of his supers do. Mist Finder is well, Johnny's first of all a stance character, and I'll make sure to throw up some gameplay so you can like see what I'm talking about. But he's basically a stance character, and Mist Finder is basically his ability to go into his stance. His punch, kick, slash is all his different versions of it. Punch, I think, is up, so Mist Finder will go up. Mist Finder goes vertical or horizontal. Let me know, because I always mix up the two. Basically, the punch version goes up into the air. The kick version goes straight across the screen, like away from him, and then slash goes down. And I think they said slash you can't block low. I think I might be wrong on that, but basically he can go into stance. He can dash out of his stance. He has a, or not dash out of stance. He can dash out of his stance because he has a specific thing that you can do where you can dash while in stance. You can cancel the stance into other moves, so he can do stance combos and all that stuff. And he can do it in the air, and he can do a lot of the stuff that he does in the air. He can do his high, medium, low stance in the air. He can cancel out the stance. He can dash forward or backwards in the stance. He has basically a lot of good mobility. Deal is where he throws his playing card, and he has the ability to do light, medium, and heavy versions, or punch, kick, slash with the card, and that changes how he throws the card in that what like angle, because he has some angles where he throws it not as far, and then he has angles where he throws it farther. So basically that's just your way of throwing the playing card. And what the playing card does is if you hit the playing card with Mist Finder, or do Mist Finder into the playing card, you'll do the first slash of your stance with Mist Finder, and then the second that you hit it, it will then do a separate slash, so you can combo off of the slash off Mist Finder, and then the card will attack him, and then boom, you can do it like that. And then his third move, that's called Vault. Vault is actually his ability to like actually do a vault and jump, and you can do Deal in your vault, so you can do a vault move where he jumps in like a arc, or like a half circle motion, or not motion, in a half circle type beat, where he jumps from like say he's jumping here and he's going here, and he'll go like this in that type of like arc motion. So he can do that and then throw a deal with like throwing the playing card. So basically that'll allow him to be able to get some mobility options. If he needs to jump over you or jump closer to you, he has a way of closing the distance. He has deal, which will allow him to throw it, and then he can misfinder into a combo. And basically that's all of his moves except for Insignia, and I'm trying to remember what that one is, because this was a little minute ago that I actually like reacted to this, so give me a moment to remember what Insignia does. All right, we're back. I had to look it up real quick because I had the video right here, so I was just like, let me get to that part of the video where they talk about it. And basically Insignia is just like his ability to attack somebody while also being able to jump over low profile moves. So like he'll be able to use his attack to hit you when you're doing something specifically trying to hit him low. So basically it's nothing too crazy. Then he has his two supers. One is That's My Name. I think that's the one where he throws a playing card at. No, that's the Joker one. The That's My Name one is the one where he does he does the slash, the traditional like anime slash, and then he'll knock you back with that. And then That's My Name is the one where he goes and he throws the card at you, and when he throws the card he does a slash, but the card tracks, I think they said. So like if you're in the air and he throws the card still tracks you up into the air and knocks you down. So like he seemed to have some very good, in my opinion, like watching over and looking at him, he seems to be able to move pretty good. He has a lot of things he can do in his stance. He's not just like static in his stance and can't move. He can do a stance, he can get out of stance, he can go in and out, he can cancel out of it, he can dash out of it. Well, I don't think when he dashes, I don't think he comes out the stance. You can hold the stance too, so that you can like fake people out on it. So like I feel like he is a solid character that has a lot that he can do in it. It's not like I feel like they gave him the ability to do stances, but then, you know, they didn't do the thing where, okay, he can do stance, but when he does it, when he goes into his stance, he's locked into it like it's a super hard commitment. They didn't make it feel like that. They made it feel like he uses his stance to properly do combos, and if he goes into stance and his opponent was waiting for that, he now has the ability to dash out of it. He can also dash out of it. He can also fake it. Like he can go in and out the stance pretty quickly off of a stance cancel, so he can bait something, and then he can do it in the air too. So he might go into stance in the air, opponent thinks that he can or he or she can do anti-air, and then next thing you know he dashes back, and then boom, now he runs up and does a combo just to get that punish off the trying to read him with the anti-air. So like I said, I feel like he's a solid character overall. My bad on messing up the recording. Like I said, I like that I messed up, because I like doing my traditional reaction video showing y'all my first impressions on stuff, and I was like, well, I can't do that, so I wanted to do something for y'all, because I know my last video was the Street Fighter one. Y'all seem to appreciate that and like that video, so hopefully we'll be trying to get back on Street Fighter tomorrow. I got some job stuff I got to do on Tuesday, so I might go ahead and upload that second video that I recorded on that Street Fighter video, and I might put that out in the coming days after this video. But let me know how y'all feel about, like I said, about the news segments and what I could do in them, besides just trying to do like the whole big news segments where like we talk about all the announcements and stuff. I maybe do some stuff that maybe doesn't deserve its own full video, like a trailer or multiple trailers. I could, instead of doing separate videos on the one trailer or on the multiple trailers, I could put them in one video for all those trailers, just to make it easier for y'all to consume, because I know sometimes it is a little hard trying to keep up with all these stuff going on in the FGC, especially when it comes to like either new gameplay, new videos, new announcements. Anything else I need to talk about? I know that the Mortal Kombat was it open or closed beta? One of the either open or closed beta is going on right now. My friend was playing it. It's the open beta because it's for people on PS5. I couldn't get into it because I obviously don't have PS5. I will try to be working on that, and I hopefully will be able to get y'all some videos on that before it comes out in September. I hopefully can get the game, do all that stuff on PC. If not, get it on PS5. I don't know yet, but I will try to do that so that we can, for sure, when that game comes out, we're gonna be on that. Look, I know some of y'all really like the Street Fighter content, but I'm like, bro, it's Mortal Kombat. That's my thing right there. We're going in on the Mortal Kombat. But like I said, let me know some suggestions on what y'all want to see from Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, all that stuff. I don't think there's anything else that I really need to just sit here and ramble on about. Like I said, oh, also let me know how y'all feel about the backgrounds, because there's this one, and then let me switch it. There's this one right here. I like this one a lot more. This background right here is hard with the background, with the slightly blurred, with the city and all that stuff going on. I like this one a lot. I try to rotate them so that we don't just have like the one static shot. But let me know if y'all want me to add some additional ones, because I gotta look for specifically like some animated MP4s of some like old fighting game backgrounds. That's where I got these two from. So I gotta go look for some more if y'all want more of these. But yeah, let me know. Let me know any suggestions y'all have, content wise, anything to make the content better. And I'll see y'all next time. Like this video, subscribe if you want to see more. I'll see y'all next time. Peace. And don't forget to join Discord down below.
I wanna be good, but I'm stuck being bad. I wanna get money and chill by myself. I wanna spend money, my family need help. I need me a girl just to help with the stress. Somebody to care, this hair, this red everywhere. My fault is heavy, this chain is heavy. I know they gon' hate me cause haters is plenty. I rode in an Altima, burned out a Chevy. Those times were heavy.